All right, guys, so here's the code that came up when I was figuring out this whole thing about the P0304. So it is now connected. Found one code. We're gonna read the code. That's what's gonna show. P0304 cylinder 4 misfire detected. So I just replaced the coil. We're gonna erase codes and see if it comes back up. I will update you guys on that, but for right now the code should be deleted from the system. I'm gonna turn off the vehicle and then run it probably for the rest of the day. Probably take it around the block right now and see what happens. Hello everyone, I have a code here, P0304. I went online, did some research on the 5th Gen Facebook page and also online on the forum, and turns out I guess it's going to be the number 4 cylinder. Before I point out the firing order down there, I do want to show you guys just a side-by-side comparison with the Duralast and the or OEM or OE, as a lot referred to in parts. Just want to show you guys kind of like the differences. I know a lot of guys like looking at them. As you guys can see, Duralast has on the top letter D. Mine is probably never been changed ever since I bought it. It has about 112k miles. If I put them down here, I do get a little bit better flex on this one. This one seems already just stiff, and you know, I'm probably gonna look at replacing all of them because it's I guess, you know, preventative, you know, for future coils going out as well. Anyway, back down to the firing order. I know I didn't see anything solid. I think like just, you know, straightforward as far as firing order. Yeah, we have this is gonna be 4, 5, and 6 right here. So you see here, this one's 4. That's P0304 cell code that is showing on the scanner. I'm going to be replacing that coil, and yeah, this will be 5, and then 6. And then we have back here 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I just wanted to point that out, and so we could be clear on that. I did read that some guys replaced the spark plug as well, and that happened after I had gone to the store and everything. So I didn't buy the spark plug, but I'm gonna give it a try because the spark plugs probably have less than, I would like to say, about 8-10k miles, so they should be good. Let me see what else I have. Also, what is it? Heard that a lot of people have actually gotten another code. I don't recall the exact number, but it was like P0201 or something like that, and they've actually had to replace the injector. The injector sits right above the coil pack and the spark plug location here, and it's this one right here. This is the fuel rail right here. You will have to obviously go to the dealer or wherever you source your parts from and purchase a fuel injector. Some guy I was reading, he was able to lift this, and obviously you will have to take like this away and, you know, make some room. to lift the injector. Lift that injector right here, and then he was able to just slide it in there without having to remove the whole assembly or anything like that, anything crazy. Now if you're in the back, that's going to be a different situation. If you're in number 1, 2, and 3, that's a different situation. But in this case, for number 4, if you luck out, and I mean, I'm not saying that you're lucky by getting a check engine light, but if you do, it'll be a little bit easier to replace that injector. So if you still keep getting a cell code, just keep in mind that I have read a lot of people come back after replacing the coil and replace that injector. Sorry, we have an airplane flying kind of low here. I will update you guys on the description. If everything is fixed and the cell code goes away, I will update that on the description. Let me see. We also, what else is important to probably point out? That's it. I will probably just, look into buying all of the coil packs in the future. You're probably above like 80k miles, just because of the, that stiffness that I was talking about. They really don't flex. There's just minimal pressure there. And obviously, have the electric grease in there, so that's important to have in there. This one's completely dry. I can see the spring all the way to the back already. It's been through some tear and wear. But anyway, I will update you guys. I will answer comments. Please subscribe and like. Okay guys, quick update. I went to go test drive the vehicle after I cleared the code. Seemed to be responding way better as far as the slight hesitation from that misfire. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it again right now. I have already the system here set up. I don't want to show my floor mats here. They're disgusting. I gotta go get my vehicle detailed. Okay, so we're gonna go with scan. As you guys can see, codes found is 0. No codes are stored in the module. Please press any key. So this is how it shows. Obviously right now it's not on, but it's in the ACC mode to power everything. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on so you guys can see. No code as of yet. Again, P0304 Ford Explorer 3.5 naturally aspirated NA. It is a limited, just for references. I know a lot of people like to know everything about the vehicle that you guys are watching a video on, so that's what this is on. This is not the 2.3, I believe, or none of that. It's 3.5 naturally aspirated. We have 114k miles, and I use this vehicle a lot. I drive it a lot, really heavy on the throttle and everything. I have to get to different locations due to my job, but it's a daily driver slash work vehicle, so, and family as well, so it's a workhorse for sure. This is the first time I've ever had to actually replace anything, but hope it helps everybody out. I wish you guys the best of luck.